Ellen and Portia have deserted the U.S. for the U.K. Why? Is it because of Trump winning the election? Kamala Harris losing? Is it because she's become very unpopular in the United States? Or is it because of her relationship with P Diddy? Let's check this out.
And we do have a name who's apparently left the country. Ellen DeGeneres, former TV star, and her wife, Portia Rossi, have reportedly, Kinsey, moved to the UK following Trump's re-election. What is this the reason they moved? Because we had another story about 3 or 4 days ago where a celebrity had moved, but then it turned out that they had moved years earlier and had nothing to do with Donald Trump.
This is a recent move. This is not necessarily because of Trump, but I think the shift, they wanted the House previously, but I think the shift full time is because of Trump. You remember that we actually discussed this, Ellen's Instagram, where she had that picture of Kamala and she was like, can't wait for you to be our first female president, and all the negative reaction she received. She's devastated about this win. And according to TMZ, she has moved 2 hours outside of London. And all I have to say is, the second that those Londoners and people in the UK realize that she is buddy with Meghan Markle, it's going to go over like a turd in a punch bowl. They're not big fans of Meghan Markle over there, so she might want to keep that on the low.
It's not only Meghan Markle, but Piers Morgan has some things to say about Ellen.
She was the face of US daytime television for almost 20 years and also the self-appointed face of the hashtag Be Kind movement. Busy work, but then having two faces has never been a problem for Ellen DeGeneres, whose final show airs in America today. Here she is at her most insufferable.
Thank you for being here. You're here on a special day, I'll tell you that. Today, I don't know if you know this, but it's World Kindness Day. Since I preach kindness every day, this is a big one for me. This is like my Super Bowl or my World Series or my, I don't know any other sports, that's all.
Well, Ellen's show is billed as an oasis of calm and kindness, where celebrities were her best friends and lavish donations transformed the lives of the most deserving in society. It even had a logo reading, "Be kind to each other." The only problem was that behind the scenes, she was just about the least kind person in the history of global television. Staff reportedly endured an endless toxic bullying culture of discrimination and sexual harassment, for which she eventually issued a grovelling on-air apology. This tweet from the archives aged about as well as an open yogurt in the desert. "I made one of my employees cry like a baby on today's show. Honestly, it felt good." Now, she might have been joking, but that's exactly what was going on behind the scenes. So goodbye and good riddance, Ellen, because like so many woke celebrities, you're a complete fraud.
And on the topic of Ellen not being popular, take a look at this.
You're all getting this $2,000 meal.
But lately, it's been one PR disaster after another.
Who else is a mole?
Ellen, not nice.
Really?
DeGeneres.
It all started with this awkward interview.
When was your birthday?
It was October 4th.
October 4th. How was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last year, you gave me a bunch of shit about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
Well, who doesn't want to be invited to a party?
Well, I didn't even know you liked me.
It later emerged that Ellen actually missed the party because she was in Texas sitting next to George W. Bush at an NFL game. DeGeneres was slammed for mingling with the former Republican president who once endorsed a constitutional amendment against same-sex marriage.
People were upset. They thought, why is a gay Hollywood liberal sitting next to a conservative Republican president? But just because I don't agree with someone on everything doesn't mean that I'm not going to be friends with them. When I say be kind to one another, I don't mean only the people that think the same way that you do. I mean be kind to everyone.
But actor Mark Ruffalo wasn't buying it.
And finally, here's a very interesting relationship that Ellen had.
She posted this to 74 million people. I am so excited to call Diddy Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff. You don't need to know why. Yeah, we actually do, Ellen, and we should know criminally why. You should be forced to testify about what you know and what you did at a Diddy party. According to Variety, today this is the scariest moment in Hollywood's history because every person was at those Diddy parties. They know they're all on camera. They know they're all on film. They know the entire thing was a honeypot and a leverage operation.
And so, why is Ellen running off to the UK with her girlfriend Portia? I think it might involve all three of those things, possibly. I don't know. What do you think? Certainly, she's already said that she was going to leave if Trump won, and she's doing that. The fact that she's unpopular, it seems like a good reason to leave. Her relationship with Diddy, who knows? So, I will see you in the next one.